Rainfall, stream flow, and peak flow. The process of water circulating in the form of gas, liquid, and solid between the land, ocean, and atmosphere is called a water cycle. The main focus in our paper will explain on the method to measure the rainfall, stream flow, and the peak flow. Rainfall refers to the depth of liquid or solid melted water that falls from the sky to the ground without evaporations, infiltrations, or loss, but the depth to which it accumulates on the horizontal surface. Malaysia experiences warm and humid throughout the year, with abundant rainfall and humidity as high as 80%. Stream flow is also the channel flow referred to a one- or two-dimensional flow occurring in river channels. The term stream flow is used to describe the quantity of surface water flowing down hills, through creeks, streams, and rivers toward the oceans. The maximum rate of discharge during the period of runoff caused by the storm is called the peak flow. The information about peak flow and associated volume of runoff during various floods that has been observed in the past can be compiled by the analysis of the observed discharge data and runoff hydrograph.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is NURAIN with method number AF1900270. I will explain about methodology that we use for this project. Study area. For this study area, we choose Kota Tinggi. Kota Tinggi is one of the districts in the state of Johor, Malaysia. There are 10 camps in this district which contain more than 200,000 residents. Thus, the growth of urbanization in this area is outpacing with the growth of agriculture activity and housing development. Johor River or Sungai Johor is the main river in the Malaysian state of Johor. It flows from north-south direction, originating from Mount Gemuruh and then emptied into the state of Johor. Kota Tinggi is one of the districts that easy to flood during the flood season. Flood in Kota Tinggi is most severe area that suffer flood from 2006 and 2007. So, we choose 3 rainfall stations, which is at Pasak, Kampung Semanga, and Ladang Nam Heng. All these stations have Sungai Johor as a main basin. We have determined our catchment area. A series of data was obtained from Department of Irrigation and Drainage, DID Malaysia record from website. Start 2 May 2022 until 1 June 2022. That means we have a 31 days of record data. The rainfall depth is recorded with automatic data logger from the website. Rainfall data generally are collected using electronic data logger that measure the rainfall in 0.01 inch increment every 50 minutes using either a tipping bucket rain gauge or a collection bell gauge. A catchment is a basin-shaped area of land bounded by natural feature and water flows in the lowest area. First and all, we know the outlet point to Sungai Johor catchment. It will be the lowest elevation in our catchment and in most cases, it will be the mouth of stream. Second, we trace the stream from its mouth to its tribute. Based on the elevation profile and terrain profile from Google Earth, we line along the ridge was drawn and give the boundary catchment. To calculate the mean rainfall, we have arithmetic isolated Dyson polygon method. This is our catchment boundary. From the picture, we can see the catchment boundary and the station that we choose within the catchment. This is our rainfall data from Kampung Semanga Rainfall Station, Pasak Rainfall Station, and Ladang Namin Rainfall Station. From this figure, we can see there are 3 pictures that we use area for each method. The first picture is area that we use for arithmetic method, second picture for the Dyson polygon method, and for the third picture for settle method. From the rainfall data, we have done the analysis. First, for the arithmetic method. Arithmetic method is use a gauging station within the topographic basin. We can see the formula. Dyson polygon method is based on the hypothesis that for and every point in the area is the best estimate of rainfall is the measurement physically closest to that point. And the below show that the formula. And for the third method is isohedral method. Isohedral method is interpolation between curves that resemble the calculation of contour in surveying and mapping. And beside that, we can see the formula. Between these three methods, isohydrate method is considered the most accurate method that we can use. And the table shows result for each method.
Hello, my name is Muhammad ZAIMMUL BARIQ bin AHMAD DAUD, and I'm going to explain about water level data result. Before we go deeper, we need to know what is hydrograph. In a river, channel, or other conduct carrying flow, a hydrograph is a graph that displays the rate of flow, discharge, versus time past a particular point. To obtain the hydrograph, we must calculate the Q or discharge on the water level from day 1 to day 35 at station Sungai Johor in Rantau Panjang. To find total flow Q, we use Manning's equation, where Q equal to 1 over N times A times R to the power of 2 over 3 times S to the power 1 over 2. After we got to find the Q or discharge value, determine the duration of the water level, and then we get the final hydrograph. We use straight line method to determine the base flow of the river.
This is peak flow, cross-section. Our group have chosen a river and it's already cut into 3 parts to do the cross-section. First, open the Google Earth Pro and see the elevation. After that, we have to refer table 2B1 to find the I, which is average rainfall intensity, by using the formula I equal to lambda T power of K divided by D plus theta power of N. Next, finding the Q, which is peak surface runoff rate, by using Q equal to CIA formula, C equal to runoff coefficient, A refers to area catchment. Lastly, calculate Q for every river by using Q equal to 1 over N times AR power 2 over 3 times S power 1 over 2.
Okay, so we go to discussion of our group project. From this study research, we discuss the average precipitation depth P. So from the precipitation depth P, we get arithmetic, Tism polygon associated. And we get the total rainfall at Pasak Rainfall, Kampung Semanggar Rainfall Station, Ladang Namheng, and Rainfall Station. We conclude the rainfall in 31 days. So the average of rainfall rate is 54.78 mm per hour. From this, we'll find the Q that we had plotted the graph of Q against time.